Michael Joseph Jackson was born on August 29, 1958. He was a best-selling American singer, songwriter, and a dancer. As a child, Jackson became the lead singer of his family's popular Motown group, the Jackson 5. He went on to a solo career of astonishing worldwide success, delivering #1 hits from the albums Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. In his later years, Jackson was dogged by allegations of child molestation. He died of a drug overdose just before launching a comeback tour in 2009. Coming to his songs, in 1971, at the age of 13, Jackson launched a solo career in addition to his work with the Jackson 5, making the charts in 1971 with Got to Be There from the album of the same name. Jackson's 1972 album Ben featured the eponymous ballad about a rat. The song became Jackson's first solo #1 single. Michael's third solo album, Music and Me, was his least successful. This fourth solo album for Michael was his last with Motown Records. Well, continuing with his songs, in 1979, he released Off the Wall. In 1982, he released Thriller, which is the best-selling album in history, generating 7 top 10 hits. The album stayed on the charts for 80 weeks, holding the #1 spot for 37 weeks. In addition to its unparalleled commercial achievements, Thriller garnered 12 Grammy Award nominations and notched 8 wins, both records. Michael Jackson earned a Grammy Award for Billie Jean and Thriller. And for this album, Jackson teamed up with rock legend Paul McCartney for the 1982 duet The Girl Is Mine, which nearly reached the top of the pop charts. His most elaborate music video was for the album's title track. John Landis directed the horror-themed video, which featured complex dance scenes, special effects, and a voice-over by actor Vincent Prince. The Thriller video was an immense success, boosting sales for the already successful record. In 1985, Jackson showed his altruistic side by co-writing We Are the World, a charity single for USA and for Africa. A veritable who's who of music stars participated in the project, including Lionel Richie, Ray Charles, Bob Dylan, Willie Nelson, Bruce Springsteen, and Tina Turner. In 1987, Michael Jackson's album Bad, released as a follow-up to Thriller, reached the top of the charts with a record 5 #1 hits, including Man in the Mirror, The Way You Make Me Feel, and the title track. While highly successful, Bad was unable to duplicate the phenomenal sales of the Thriller. In 1991, Jackson released Dangerous, featuring the hit Black or White. The video for this song, directed by Landis, included an appearance by a child star. Jackson's musical career began to decline with the lukewarm reception to 1995's History, Past, Present and Future, book #1, which featured some of his earlier hits as well as new material. The record spawned 2 hits, You Are Not Alone and his duet with sister Janet Jackson, Scream. The spaceship-themed video for Scream, which cost a record-setting $7 million to produce, earned a Grammy Award for its slick effects. However, another track from the album, They Don't Care About Us, brought Jackson intense criticism for using an anti-Semitic term. In 2001, Jackson returned to the studio to put together Invincible, his first full album of new material in a decade. In December 2010, the posthumous album Michael was released amid controversy about whether the singer actually performed some of the tracks. Brother Randy was among those who questioned the authenticity of the recordings. Another posthumous album, Escape, was released in May 2014. R&B star and Jackson protege Usher performed its first single, Love Never Felt So Good, that month at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. The album, which includes 8 songs recorded by Jackson between 1983 and 1999, debuted at #2 on Billboard's Top 200 album chart. Coming to Michael Jackson's personal life, in August 1994, Jackson announced that he had married Lisa Marie Presley, daughter of the epic rock icon Elvis Presley. The couple gave a joint television interview with Diane Sawyer, but the union proved to be short-lived. They divorced in 1996. Some thought that the marriage was a publicity ploy to restore Jackson's image after child molestation allegations. Later that same year, Jackson wed nurse Debbie Rowe. The couple divorced in 1999. Michael Jackson and wife Debbie Rowe had 2 children through artificial insemination, son named Michael Joseph Prince Jackson Jr. and a daughter, Paris Michael Catherine Jackson. And Jackson went on to have a 3rd child named Prince Michael Blanket Jackson.